Well, hello everybody. This is Dave coming to you from the paddock here in Southern Maryland. Part of this video will come to you from Wyoming. You'll understand that in a few minutes. But anyway, it is Freedom Friday. I'm stepping up my game a little bit. So I just got myself a shirt that I'll put over this now and then. My Liberty and Justice for All shirt. This is actually the back of the shirt. So I wanted to do it, but I'm stepping my game up for Freedom Friday because today is different. So the last several weeks have been fun and they felt good and all that, right? We had my 22 plinker that I used. I told you I used like a boat paddle. You know, we had my dad's 30-30. We had my dad's 1911 issued in World War II. Those just felt good and it changed the tone of it a little bit, right? It was a little more fun. It was a little more, gentle and all that. That ain't today. Today we're going hardcore, all right? Today we're taking a different track, so we need to be a little more serious today, okay? So we're going to talk about a couple subjects, and I'm going to show you a couple things that go to the opposite end of the scale. All right, so these aren't cool, these aren't sexy. This isn't my M60, this isn't my BMG. This is battle gear. Okay, guys, so what we have today is what I call a battle rig or a battle belt. Here, I'm going to show it to you, and then we'll go through it because I really need you to get the concept of a battle belt. All right, guys, this is a battle belt, and you can see obviously the weapon component. We'll go through it, and then you got mags for your rifle. You've got a bag. We'll talk about the bag in a minute. You coming around, you have extra mags. You've got a compound mag, so you got a rifle mag and your pistol mag. So you can see I've got the weapon, rifle mag, pouch, 5 more pistol mags, and another rifle mag, all in a belt, okay? And then I like the lowrider if I'm in a battle situation, if I'm in a combat situation, if I'm in a tactical situation. I like this thing strapped down to me, so I wear a thigh strap as well. So I wear this low. I got really long gorilla arms, so I like my pistol grip down low on my leg, on my thigh, down here, and I like it held tight in case I'm running. So all metal, no plastic, all metal, combat strength military webbing on the, and it's a double belt. So this is what you call a tactical belt, battle belt. Lots of people call it different things. I call it a battle belt. This thing stands ready with me, near me at all times. It's a grab and go item. I mean, literally, if you have to, you just pick it up and run away. Or if you got a bad situation that you need to get to quickly, you pick this up, you pick up your AR-15, and you are gone and ready to go into a tactical situation. So guys, we talk about EDC, everyday carry. We all got cute little carries. I've shown you my Glock 43. I've shown you my wife's 43X. We'll do pistol review. I think we're gonna do a pistol roundup day where I put all my pistols on the table and show them to you. From that Desert Eagle through the 44 mag all the way down to my subcompact 9mm. But today is not that day. Today is a military. Today this is my battle weapon. Okay, this is my Glock 9x19 or Glock Model 19. Okay, I do not EDC this. I consider it too big of a frame, too big of a weapon, and I need too much on it as a battle weapon. So I've got these Talon grips. That's the brand name. Talon grips. This is their extreme. It is literally sandpaper, okay? You put it on, you get a hairdryer, you heat it, it melts the glue. This thing has been on here for maybe 5-6 years. I've put a couple thousand rounds through this. These grips, they will not slip in your hand. I mean, they are absolute sandpaper. All right. Mag release is back on this side. empty weapon. All right. So there's some things I want to show this to you. Yeah, I guess the first is the safety. There is none. The safety is on the trigger. All right. On Glocks, they assume if you have your finger on the front of the trigger, you want to pull it. All right. So I like that. This is your safety. All right. Trigger discipline. All right. Safety in a handgun comes from muzzle discipline and trigger discipline, not from dumbass shit they put on there to keep stupid people from shooting each other. All right. Muzzle discipline, trigger discipline. That's the safety on a true weapon. Glock, it continues to embrace that. All right. So again, the mechanical safety is that little thing on the front of the trigger. So if you have your finger on the trigger, even if you're just stupid walking around like in the movies, people have your finger resting like that, it's ready to go off. So don't do that. Trigger discipline, keep the finger out. Muzzle discipline, only point it at what you actually want to shoot and kill. All right. You're not threatening, you're not playing around, you're saying, hey, I'm going to kill you. That's muzzle discipline. All right. And even now, right, it just naturally learn to hold your weapon like this. All right, guys, the second thing is I have this thing rigged for a silencer or a suppressor. For you Karens out there, they don't call them silencers anymore because they don't actually silence the weapon. But look, it's got a threaded barrel, okay? So you take this bead off of it and you can now thread your suppressor straight onto this weapon if you need to. If you're in an attack situation and you like to stay quiet, you like to stay hidden, you want to put a suppressor on this. All right. I think one of the last things I want to show you is my tack light. It is literally bolted onto the weapon. All right. What is this? Surefire. So this is my Surefire X300V. Okay. Its switches are up here. There's one on each side. So no matter if you're righty or lefty, you know, you're able to just throw it up, right? All right, so there's white. So you can also carry this thing up front. You'll see 3 switches. See, I have it on white. I can have it on off. And that way, if my finger accidentally hits the trigger, hits the light switch, I don't reveal my situation. Most of the time, you carry this thing in dark, right? You say, I want it set off. And then you think to yourself, hey, I'm going into an attack situation, or I want my light. Then you switch it from off to white. Okay? But you got to think about it. All right? Because if you're truly tactical and it's truly night ops, you don't want the mistake of your finger bumping this or turning it on and having a white light broadcast. And I mean, you can't get it back, right? It's like saying something stupid. You can't get your words back. Once you've transmitted your position with a bright white light, it's all over. You know, that your attack, you know, your element of surprise is over. So you keep it off until you decide you need it. There's another cool setting in here, and this will go to a future IR, infrared. I can set this thing on infrared, and I can actually trigger it. You can see it a little bit. See the infrared? When I'm wearing my night vision, I can actually select infrared, turn it on, and literally paint my target, you know, with my goggles on. We'll go over tack gear. That's a future Freedom Friday, okay? All right, guys. It's pretty cool. This is real. This is real world, okay? This is battle ready. I don't know if we're ever going to get there, but if we do, I am battle ready. So the Glock 9x19, the Glock Model 19, you can put whatever capacity you want. So this is the full frame Glock. It will put whatever capacity magazine you put in here, right? People say, well, it's a 17 mag, it's a 15 mag. It's whatever mag fits, okay? So because I'm coming to you from the state of Maryland, I currently have 10 round mag in it, okay? And I carry hollow points. All my battle weapons have hollow points preloaded. You know, if I take them out, if I need them, I have spare mags for training where I put, you know, round nose or wad cutters. But all my battle stuff is loaded with hollow point. Okay, so if I wasn't in the state of Maryland, I would show you something crazy. I would show you, what is this? I've lost count. 2, 4, 6. I'll show you like a 32 round clip. If I wasn't in Maryland, I wouldn't. If I wasn't in Wyoming, I wouldn't be able to show this to you. But since I'm in Wyoming for a minute, I can show this to you. All right, 33 round mag. I wouldn't do it. Right now, this throws you off a little bit, but it also gives me 33 rounds. So this thing will take whatever round, as long as it's a double stack Glock, it'll put whatever you want in it, whether it be 33 rounds, or now we're back in Maryland, so I go back to the 10 rounder, and everything in between. This is a battle tried weapon. I don't think there's a single pistol that's been carried by more military, special forces, federal law enforcement, state law enforcement, local law enforcement than this weapon, the Glock 19. Now, it is no longer the darling of the world because it's 20 years old. Everybody says, oh, I carry SIG and I carry, you know, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to carry the coolest, the newest, the trickiest, the gadgetiest. More rounds have been put through this weapon in anger, I think, than just about any other weapon in the last 40 years. This is a battle weapon. I'm going to take this into my situation. If you call me and say, Dave, you got to come rescue me, this bad boy's going to be on my hip, and this battle belt will be around my waist. All right, guys, so the last piece. So on the very, very back of my battle belt is what I said was this pouch. And you can carry it like this, you know, rolled up. But most of the time you'll have it rolled down. And it's a pretty capable pouch. All right. And you can either put spare mags, a water bottle. But what I recommend most people put in here is an IFAK, an individual first aid kit. And we'll go into that. That's part of we'll have TAC gear Freedom Fridays. You should have an IFAK. You should have multiple IFAKs. You should have one in every car you drive. You should have one in your battle belt. You know, these things should be pretty prevalent. They don't cost that much money. But we'll talk about stomp bags and all that because, you know, if I were to roll up on a bad situation prior to an ambulance, I have stomp bags so I can get out and start doing things if I need to. Or we may be in a situation where ambulances aren't coming. Anyway, so that's the last part of the battle belt. I just thought I'd show it to you because it's we talk a lot about weaponry, we talk a lot about ammo, but we don't talk about some of the supporting stuff. So I wanted to show you a battle belt. I wanted to show you the pouch. I wanted to start talking about some of the other TAC gear. So the clothing we wear, the helmets we wear, the goggles we wear, the gloves, the boots, the armor, the body armor, soft body armor, hard body armor, the different ballistic classes, the medical gear that comes with it. We'll go through all that. These Freedom Fridays are going to go for months, all right? And every occasion I'll have a fun one, right? Like I have some other weapons that I inherited, so I'm going to show them to you, and they're cute and they're fun and all that. But sometimes we got to get back to serious, right? If you have the capability, if you live somewhere where you can own a weapon like this, get a battle belt put together, because this is not an EDC, in my opinion. I mean, you're a tough dude. If you EDC this all day, every day, that's cool. That ain't me. I can't carry that concealed. Realistically, I can't carry that concealed. Guys, that's it. A little bit different today, huh? A little more real, a little more ready. I love the fun stuff, but you got to pay for the fun stuff by being ready. What's Uncle Willie say? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I fucking stay ready, buddy. If you get in trouble and you call me, I'm coming in that big truck, and you've seen the rifles and you've seen this. You haven't seen me in tack gear yet, but that'll crack you up too someday. Okay, battle ready, battle belt. That's it. Freedom Friday out. See you guys later.